Sarah and Mark had a love that felt like a comfortable old sweater, warm, reliable, and perfectly fitted. They had been together for 5 years, sharing an apartment, dreams of a future house, and countless quiet nights on the sofa. Mark was kind, steady, and predictable in the best possible way. He remembered Sarah's favorite coffee order, fixed things around the house without being asked, and always listened carefully when she spoke. But lately, Sarah had started to feel a strange, small pinch of boredom. Their life was good, maybe too good. It was routine. She looked at Mark's calm, handsome face and felt a flicker of impatience. She wanted a little drama, a little excitement, a feeling of being chased again. She never spoke this feeling out loud, not even to her closest friend. She buried it, hoping it would go away. One evening, at a work event, Sarah met Alex. Alex was the complete opposite of Mark. He was loud, spontaneous, and charming. He talked about fast cars, surprise trips, and late-night adventures. He made Sarah laugh in a reckless, breathless way she hadn't felt in years. Alex made her feel seen, but not the way Mark saw her soul. Alex saw her surface, her beauty, her fun side. It started with harmless messages, silly jokes, and flirtatious comments. Then came the secret lunches. Sarah told Mark she was working late, or meeting a friend named Lisa. Soon, the lunches turned into dinners, and the dinners led to late-night meetings. Mark never questioned her. His trust in her was complete, a heavy, solid weight Sarah was carelessly dragging behind her. The betrayal felt like two different lives running at the same time. In one life, Sarah was Mark's loving girlfriend, sharing bills and choosing paint colors. In the other, secret life, she was thrilling and free with Alex. The guilt grew like a painful knot in her chest, making it hard to breathe sometimes. She became distant with Mark, easily irritated by his steady kindness. Mark noticed. He started asking if everything was okay. "You seem quiet, sweetie," he would say, his brow furrowed with honest worry. Sarah would snap, "I'm fine, Mark." "Stop worrying about me." The lies were becoming sharp, ugly words. One Saturday afternoon, Mark was cleaning up and found a shopping bag in the back of Sarah's closet. Inside was a receipt for a new dress Sarah had bought the week before, but the receipt had a coffee stain and a little napkin folded inside. The napkin had a phone number and a messy note. "Had a great night. Can't wait for more." Apostrophe. Mark didn't yell. He didn't even raise his voice. He just stood in the middle of the living room when Sarah got home, holding the small, damning piece of paper. "Who is A?" he asked, his voice low and flat, stripped of all emotion. Sarah looked at the napkin, then at Mark's eyes, which were filled not with anger, but with a horrifying, absolute sadness. All her excuses melted away. The recklessness disappeared, replaced by icy dread. "It's Alex," she whispered, and then, because she couldn't stop the truth now that it was flowing, she told him everything. She told him about the lunches, the dinners, and the final crushing truth. Mark just nodded, slowly, absorbing the information like a fatal blow. "You broke us, Sarah," he said. He didn't have to say anything else. She knew it was true. He packed a small bag that night and left to stay with his sister. Their 5 years of comfortable, reliable love ended with the quiet closing of a door. For a few weeks, Sarah ran straight into Alex's arms, trying to keep the excitement going. She told herself she was free now, that she had chosen passion over boredom. But the thrill faded fast. She started to see Alex for who he really was, a fun distraction, but shallow and careless. He rarely asked about her real feelings, and when she tried to talk about her pain over losing Mark, Alex just changed the subject. He was not a builder of a life, he was just a party host. The sweater was gone and the cold was instant. Sarah missed the way Mark made her feel safe. She missed his thoughtful silence and the deep comfort of sharing space with a person who truly cared about her well-being, not just her good moods. She missed the easy rhythm of their life. Every routine became a painful reminder of her mistake. The empty side of the bed was huge, and the apartment was silent, heavy with Mark's absence. The intense, burning regret hit her hard. It was worse than sadness. It was a physical ache of knowing she had thrown away the one truly good thing she had, chasing a fleeting feeling. She realized that real love wasn't about fireworks every day. It was about the quiet, consistent light that guided you home. Sarah wrote Mark a long letter, pouring out her apology and explaining her foolishness. She didn't ask for him back. She only asked for his forgiveness. A week later, Mark wrote back a short note. He said he read her letter and understood why she felt restless, but he could not forgive the betrayal. He wished her well and asked her not to contact him again. The finality of the note was exactly what Sarah deserved. She folded the paper, tears filling her eyes, but this time, the tears felt different. They were tears of acceptance. She realized that she could not fix Mark's broken heart, and she could not simply go back. She had to learn from the rubble she had created. Sarah started focusing on herself. She changed her job, spent more time with her loyal friends, and learned to sit with the loneliness. She slowly began to understand that Mark's love was a gift she hadn't valued, and the true cost of her mistake was not just losing him, but losing her own trusted character. She knew that healing was a long road, and the first step was accepting that she was the one who had taken the wrong turn. The regret remained, but it changed from a paralyzing pain to a quiet lesson, one she would carry forever.